Hey you guys, welcome to today's video. It is foundation featured, and I am going to feature a popular Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. Kind of slow on the bandwagon on this. I guess that's been my story lately. Sometimes I jump on things, sometimes I kind of didn't want to get this. And then I saw some good reviews. I also saw that on beautypedia.com. It had a good rating. So nothing scary, nothing, you know, not good for your skin. This feels generous. 1.6 ounces. Okay, so it is a matte foundation, but it's supposed to be comfort. So I'm guessing that I wear matte foundation even though I have a dry skin. I figure I like a look that kind of stays put. That's what matte means to me. It comes in 12 shades. It's $36 and it's supposed to be 14-hour photo-friendly, flawless finish, smells like peach, which is sometimes a bonus and sometimes not. I actually ordered vanilla in this shade because that was what I guessed on the website, but then I went back to the store and I traded it for porcelain. I hope I don't regret that. I did just I just did some swatches on my neck and cheek, and the vanilla just looked really yellow. It didn't look, I don't know, I just thought that that would be too dark, but I could be wrong because sometimes you don't tell very well until things are all blended in and with other stuff. So it's got this pump tube. It's very, like I said, it's very generous, so I think that's pretty cool. I've got my beauty blender. I'm gonna do a brush. I'm gonna use my Jouer foundation brush. Kind of shaking it. I don't think there's anything to shake. I'm wearing just sunscreen, no primer. I think that's gonna be my thing. I mean, if I really feel like I'll need a primer for something, I'll let you know. But the way I want to do foundation featured is without a primer. I just think that that's a good way. It doesn't necessarily mean I'll get the best results for the foundation itself. It just means that I'll get a good kind of baseline. Like if you're a scientist and you've got kind of your control and then your variables, and I just feel like it's a good control to start from in terms of, okay, this is how it wears without primer. See how this is the vanilla. So I went down a shade, and do you see how it's still kind of tan and beige? This is why I thought vanilla, I'm sorry, yeah, I have porcelain, and I thought vanilla would be too tan. Yeah, look at this. So there's a lot of yellow in this foundation. It does smell good. Related things, Rebecca, carry on. Okay. So, nice coverage, nice smell. Smells like a Bellini. It looks good. It's matte but not dry. It's actually tacky to the touch, so we definitely need powder. It's not setting on my skin instantly or anything like that. Seems like it builds nicely with just kind of, it doesn't smear away. That's nice. Dot on the product and sweep. Doesn't seem to streak. That's good. Huh. Kind of the same. It goes on nicely. It doesn't streak. It doesn't skip. It seems to blend easily. Sometimes I like just the sponge though, so I can really set it, pound it into my skin. It's nice. So I think it's a good first impression, just immediately putting it on. I feel like this side with the brush is staying a lot more liquidy than this side. Seems like it's matting down sooner. This side has just gone on more wet. Don't know why that is. It's a very natural looking foundation. I'm wondering if the fans of Born This Way just couldn't, it was a little too luminous, a little too hydrating, and so they came up with the matte peach. I'm still seeing how this side seems a lot more just kind of, the product isn't drying down as fast as it is on this side. It looks good. It doesn't do weird pore things. It's nice. So I guess the real test will be, it'll be just interesting to see as time wears on how it wears in the kind of trouble spots. I can still smell it. If that's a problem for some of you, just note that. It's sort of an odd term, rainforest of the sea. What is a rainforest of the sea? And I do have some of the Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder from Too Faced. This is such a nice powder, it really is. So we'll just set that everywhere. You were looking for more shine control, I would definitely go with the Peaches and Cream Matte powder. The powder went on nicely. Everything looks, I don't want to say poreless, but kind of poreless. And it feels really comfortable. So I'm going to finish my face and I will be right back. Okay, first check-in, first full face check-in. So I am happy with the results. I actually decided to go with a theme of peaches and pinks, and you can see that's yeah, I got some peach on my eyes. It's the peach palette, so just matte peaches. It's the Just Peach Matte palette. So I am so far so good, happy about this. Couple things to know. I have noticed it is dried down quite a bit. I can tell that it's matte. I really feel like I look in the mirror and it is matte. It is no longer that dewy, it all dried down, especially with powder, but it doesn't have any kind of luminosity to it. Sometimes lately matte foundations or things that claim, foundations that claim to control oil seem to have a glow still. This one doesn't. It's not chalky or cakey or anything that I can tell yet. If you are a very dry skin, you will definitely need to prime and moisturize, and probably the Hangover Moisturizer would be really good, or Hangover Primer from Too Faced would be really good. I did prepare my skin, so I'm wearing a ton of moisturizer. We'll see though, it's a cold day, it's a dry day. I'll let you know if I feel any of those effects, you know, from wearing a matte foundation. And yeah, I think so far it looks really nice. It has oxidized a smidge. I don't think you can tell on camera, but in natural light, I do this thing where I have a mirror on my bathroom windowsill and I check my makeup there. Sometimes I even apply some of my makeup there. And that is a really good indicator to me how things look in real life. And I could tell my neck looked about a half shade lighter. So this isn't an exact match for me. And that's what I meant by the way the shades ran dark. So if you're very porcelain or very pink, cool undertoned, keep that in mind when making your shade selection. So that's it for now. I'm gonna give you a check-in 6 hours from now, maybe longer, and give you the final word if this is a thumbs up or a thumbs down. so far it is a thumbs up from me. I do like it and I'm happy with it. So I will see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, I am back. It's been over 6 hours and I'm actually ready to wash my face. I'm starting to now try to wash my face before dinner or around that time. I feel like it's just probably healthier for my skin. I used to just leave my makeup on for all hours of the day into night, and it was Emma and she's like, why do you leave your makeup on so long? You should give your face a rest. I'm like, you're right. So anyhow, I have given this a long test of, I think, reasonable time, and I know I'm kind of in my regular shooting area of filming, but I didn't light my space like I normally do, so it's totally dark out. It's pretty much dark in this room, and I've just got a ring light shining on me so you can see me. Otherwise, I would be in total darkness. And I wanted to give you the most natural, well, I mean, I'm not giving you daylight or anything like that to see how the makeup has worn, but at least I'm not kind of overexposing and over lighting the room so that you can see, you know, more of what my face looks like naturally. So I think this foundation has worn really well. It has not given me any shine. It definitely felt, I would say, the first hour after application with powder, it was very matte. And I was a little bit concerned because I thought maybe it was going to be a bit too drying. But it's actually warmed up to my skin. I feel that the only areas that are of usual concern are just kind of slightly faded. I did reapply my lip gloss, but everything else has been pretty much the way it was when I first applied it, and I'm happy. If you are oily and you're looking for something to control shine, I think this might do it for you. I think that I don't feel the need to powder at all. What else? It's not in my pores, it's not in my lines. There's decent ingredients in it, so this is good, and it's a decent price. It's a good shade range. It's available in a lot of stores, Sephora, JCPenney, Sephora, Ulta, on the Too Faced website, etc. You know. So I think it's a pretty good foundation. I think I might even reach for this more, especially in the warmer months, than I did the Too Faced Born This Way. I love that foundation, but it is a little bit, I don't want to say greasy, but it is kind of, it's really slippery, which is nice if you have dry skin. So yeah, so the Too Faced Peachy Foundation is a thumbs up for me. I enjoyed it, and I will link below what I used on my face today in case you guys are wondering. And I hope you enjoyed this video and you give it a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe to my channel and all that good stuff. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.